Welcome back to Bike Lane, where we talk everything two wheels, from cruisers to sport bikes, touring monsters to urban commuters. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most legendary muscle cruisers in the game, the 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 2000. Known for its insane torque, towering V-twin engine, and timeless road presence, the Vulcan 2000 is back with updated features and a familiar attitude. Let's get into what makes this year's model such a standout, and why it still earns respect in today's power cruiser scene. History and legacy of the Vulcan 2000. Before we break down the 2025 model, let's rewind. The Vulcan 2000 first roared onto the scene in the early 2000s, boasting the biggest displacement V-twin engine in a production motorcycle, 2,053 cubic centimeters, to be exact. That gave it serious bragging rights. While other manufacturers were inching up into the 1,800 cubic centimeters range, Kawasaki just dropped a 2-liter bomb that redefined what a cruiser could be. Over the years, the Vulcan 2000 built a loyal fan base. It was big, bold, and unapologetically powerful. It wasn't built to be delicate or overly refined. It was made to deliver raw, face-ripping torque in a package that looked like it belonged in a custom bike show. And now, in 2025, Kawasaki is embracing that legacy with just enough modern touches to keep things fresh, without softening the original spirit. Engine and performance, still a monster. Let's talk power. The 2025 Vulcan 2000 is still rocking that massive 2,053 cubic centimeters V-twin. We're talking about a fuel-injected, liquid-cooled beast that puts down north of 140 lb-ft of torque at the rear wheel. That kind of force moves this near 900-pound machine with surprising urgency, especially in the low to mid RPM range where cruisers really shine. This year, Kawasaki has fine-tuned the ECU to deliver smoother throttle transitions and improved low-end fueling. Riders familiar with earlier models will notice less hesitation and cleaner response when rolling on the throttle out of low-speed corners or cruising through town. Don't expect a sport bike-style rev range here. This engine redlines around 5,500 RPM, and you'll rarely push it that far. The beauty of the Vulcan 2000 lies in its grunt. You twist the throttle, and the road just disappears behind you. Chassis and ride feel, stable and solid. With great power comes, a lot of weight. The Vulcan 2000 weighs in at around 880 pounds wet. That's a lot, no doubt. But Kawasaki has balanced this mass with a solid double-cradle steel frame that offers surprising composure at speed. The front end is equipped with beefy 49mm forks, and the rear uses a hidden rear shock to maintain that hardtail look while delivering decent comfort. For 2025, Kawasaki has tweaked the suspension valving for slightly more compliance on rough roads, a welcome change for long-distance riders. Is it nimble? Not really. You're not carving canyons on this bike like a supermoto, but for a cruiser this big, the handling is confidence-inspiring. The low center of gravity and wide bars make low-speed maneuvers manageable, and on the open road, it's a stable, planted experience. Styling and presence, muscle on full display. This bike looks exactly how it rides, massive and commanding. The 2025 Vulcan 2000 keeps the classic cruiser lines, a long wheelbase, large fenders, a wide tank, and a saddle that drops you low into the bike. Chrome is used just enough to give it flash, but Kawasaki offers a stealthier blacked-out version for riders who prefer a more aggressive look. New for this year are a set of LED headlamps and turn signals, a redesigned tank emblem that pays homage to early Vulcan models, and 3 new colorways including a deep crimson red, matte gunmetal, and a two-tone black and silver combo. You're not blending in with this machine. Pull up anywhere, and it will draw eyes, even from non-riders. Ergonomics and comfort, built to cruise. Comfort is key on long-haul cruisers, and Kawasaki has nailed the setup on the Vulcan 2000. A wide, cushy saddle, forward-mounted foot controls, and high, slightly swept-back bars put you in a relaxed but commanding position. The seat height sits at around 27 inches, making it accessible for riders of various heights. New padding and optional heated grips in the 2025 Touring package enhance comfort, and the passenger setup is no afterthought either. Kawasaki includes a wide pillion seat with optional backrest and footboards. If you're the type who likes to log miles, this bike is ready. There's also an upgraded 5.8-gallon fuel tank to keep the stops infrequent and the journey long. Technology, modern but minimal. Kawasaki knows their audience here. The 2025 Vulcan 2000 isn't trying to be a gold wing. It stays true to cruiser minimalism but adds a few tech updates that make a real difference. A new compact LCD display replaces the older analog dials, offering better visibility and more information, including fuel economy, gear position, and trip data. It's Bluetooth capable, so you can sync your phone for basic navigation prompts and music control, but Kawasaki kept it optional for those who prefer a distraction-free ride. ABS is now standard, and the braking system has been upgraded with larger rotors and 4-piston front calipers for better stopping power, something essential for a bike this size. Customization and accessories. Like any good cruiser, the Vulcan 2000 invites customization. Kawasaki offers a full range of factory accessories, including saddlebags, windscreens, sissy bars, engine guards, and even a performance exhaust developed in partnership with Vance and Hines. There's also a touring package available right from the dealership, complete with hard bags, highway pegs, and a quick-release windscreen. Whether you want a boulevard bruiser or a weekend tourer, the Vulcan is a solid platform to build on. Conclusion: who is this bike for? The 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 2000 is not for everyone. It's heavy. It's loud. It doesn't try to be nimble or flashy with gadgets. But for riders who want a pure, unfiltered power cruiser with timeless style and relentless torque, it's hard to beat. It's a bike that makes a statement every time you hit the starter. If you're looking for a machine that merges classic American-style cruising with Japanese engineering and insane displacement, the Vulcan 2000 is still king of that road. Thanks for riding with Bike Lane. That's all for today's in-depth look at the 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 2000. Let us know in the comments, would you ride one of these? Or is the weight and size too much for modern roads? Subscribe to Bike Lane for more honest reviews, deep dives, and two-wheeled takes. Ride safe, and we'll catch you in the next one.